Hello and welcome. Yes, it's been a while since I uploaded anything because I've been busy with university work. Anyway, I did want to show you a game called Faeria. I heard about this game on the Scrolls subreddit after Scrolls was killed. For people who don't know, Scrolls is a tactical trading card game, and this also is a tactical trading card game, which is hex-based. So I'm just going to run you through how the game works and show me fighting against a computer opponent. So my opponent starts, which means I get the Explore card, which gives me 1 Prairie and 2 mana, or 2 Faeria as it's called in this game. And what a Prairie does is it is basically a bit of land. And if I want to make some more land, I can do so. So that's quite an interesting mechanic. The fact that the game board where the tactics take place is being built turn by turn. That's interesting. And what you also might have noticed is I didn't spend all of my mana or all of my Faeria, and now I still have some left from the previous turn. And you get 3 Faeria each turn, and whenever one of your creatures stand near a well, you get another one, which is really nice. Yeah. Currently, I cannot play any of my spells because of this sign. You see that below the Faeria cost symbol, it has a red 2. That means I need to own at least 2 mountains if I want to be able to play any of these cards. So I cannot do anything, so I end my turn. Yeah. This game has some really strong cards. Also, you might have noticed in the bottom right-hand corner it says development build. You really wouldn't notice it being a development build. I mean, it looks amazing. They're always really apologetic when you open the game, like, oh, we still are going to remove a lot of the bugs and basically make the game a lot better. And it's like, but it's already this good. Anyway, so I play that one, and that deals 3 damage to him. So a nice tactic I like to use is to basically make sure that any of the 3 surrounding lands of my opponent is one of my lands. Sorry, I'm gonna have to rephrase that. That I have a land adjacent to the opponent, because if that's the case, I can basically spawn all of my creatures right in front of him, and basically attack him directly. Because imagine this creature, if he were to attack me, well, then there'd have to be an enormous land bridge going this way. Okay. So instead of building a land, I can also decide to get another Faeria, which I'm going to do, because then I can use a Firebomb on him and Cypher Wrath on him. It deals 2 damage, and if it kills the creature, the owner also gets 2 damage. So that's my turn. Didn't play any creatures, but okay, fair enough. Okay, so he's currently making the land bridge, and he can summon creatures quite close to me, which I'm not too happy with. So I'm going to have to respond by making sure he cannot build directly adjacent to me. And I'm going to summon an X Grinder right over here, because he gets a +1/+1 when I summon him next to this well. One downside of the game, and this is true in most trading card games, is, okay, so in real life, I was about to say impossible, but to be fair, it is quite difficult to just randomly summon a large dragon, which is why you use a small cardboard card to symbolize the dragon that you summon. Oh, no, yeah, now he can summon stuff right next to me. What was I saying? Ah, yes. Some computerized, digitalized trading card games actually use the fact that they're on a computer, so they actually show the creatures as being creatures instead of just essentially cards. Sadly, this takes the cards approach. These are definitely not creatures. These are definitely cards. Scrolls did have creatures that were actually walking around and had their own animations. Still, it's better than nothing, definitely. Okay, so I'm going to attack him. Use a Fork and Dive on him. Most trading card games also have a notion of Taunt, a creature that basically blocks everything, at least in Hearthstone. Over here it's a bit more tactical, because this creature has taunt, which means that any of the adjacent opponents have to attack it. They cannot walk away, they cannot attack anything else. And I just realized I'm toast. I'm inches away from being toast. Yeah. So I could summon this guy, and I could maybe harm one of his creatures with 1 damage, but it's not going to be any good because I cannot stop these two, and he has 10 damage potential, so I'm basically toast. Yeah. Let's just wait for my demise. Yep, there we go. And I'm gone. But I'd like a rematch, so I'm gonna battle Cypher again. Here we are. Okay, so this is a better starting hand. I'm going to redraw these two. He's always so aggressive, this guy. Okay, so I'm just going to follow up his land bridge with one of my own, and I'm going to take the middle. In fact, I'm going to summon this one, which deals damage to him. I'm just gonna aggro right back at him. I'm going to summon a Death Touch creature, which is also a thing that seems to come back in just about any trading card game. I hate that card so much. Okay. What I'm going to do is I am not going to summon anything, and I'm going to keep these 5 mana because next turn I'm certain I'll get 3, so then I can summon this 6/9 taunt creature. That sounds like a good strategy at the moment. Okay. I'm going to create a barricade right over here. This is not going extremely well, I have to admit. But I am going to... So, yeah, I'm gonna do this. If I don't, then he can just kill me with his Lord of Terror next turn in one go, and I don't want that. So now I'm just going to summon this guy over here. Yeah, as expected. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Faeria and I'm just gonna fireball his Cypher's fodder. Because... oh, whoops. I just realized I probably should have, yeah, built a land there, because now he can just summon on my doorstep. So, well, I think I'm just going to do the same to him. And make sure that I have more damage potential. I don't know if I commented on this before, but something I'd imagine a lot of people say when they first see this is, "Ooh, that's a pretty game. This game looks very, very good." Okay, but now I am going to have to do something about this, because this is not looking good. I'm going to take an extra card. It's not the card that I wanted. Well, I'm going to attack with these guys, I mean, because they cannot aid this fight down here any further. I could summon him, but I would squander the fact that he gets a +1/+1 when I summon him next to an enemy well. Still, it's about the best I can do. Because this guy doesn't deal damage. Well, he does, but he doesn't attack. So I'm going to go for the axe grinder. And he's probably just going to trade this one for that one, if he's even going to attack it at all. Yeah, there we go. And this is really annoying, because this guy has taunt, so I have to attack him. Well, I'm going to get rid of this guy. I also don't really want to attack him, because whenever he gets in combat, he deals 2 damage to me directly. So I can't even kill this guy, and if I try to, I just take 4 damage, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm... What I'd like to do is summon this guy over here, because he deals 2 damage every turn to all adjacent enemies. But for that I'd need to take the Faeria, and then I can't summon him anywhere nearby, because I need to build another mountain. So I'm quite stuck in a rut. I'm just going to take Faeria. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Okay, so... not quite sure if there's anything I can do at this point. I'm going to put this guy over here and a flamethrower over here. It's basically a cannon. I'm just going to have to see if this is enough, because he can kill this creature, so that deals 2 damage to me. And this guy says that whenever one of my creatures dies, I get another damage. So he can do 3 damage to me, and then 2 from this one. So I should be okay still. But it's getting quite exciting, and not in a way I can appreciate. Great, another Grimguard. Okay, so with my firebomb I am going to get rid of this guy. I kill that guy with my cannon, and I'm just gonna close in on him. And now we should be okay. Yeah, if he... Great! Okay, so... this card just destroyed all of my creatures, and because 3 of my creatures died, this guy dealt 3 damage to me directly. So now we're in another stalemate, it seems. And give me a card. I'm just going to summon this guy over here. Okay, I think I might win this now. Just to be certain, I am going to get a taunt creature over here. So unless he gets rid of both of those creatures, he's gone. Okay, and victory is mine! I was actually getting quite nervous because it would be slightly embarrassing to just upload a video in which you lose twice in a row. Still, quite happy with that. So yeah, that's a first look at Faeria. Well, I say first look. I have put quite some time into this game, so I guess that is the first time I show Faeria to you. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.